what happened, I don't know what happened. Watching a video, an institutional video for the accreditation process. Maybe that's a question that's your question about. And everyone's supposed to watch this. Everyone in part of the university, right? It's supposed to watch the video because everyone is part of this accreditation process, right? I don't know if that's your question aiming at. What happened? Like, what are we watching now? So the idea today, let me see if you can. I think I'm sharing the image of a man, right? Do you know the name of the person, this character, this?
Superman.
How do you know?
I was confused with Batman, but
Okay, so it is Superman, right? And there's the symbol that was not present, right? That was sort of absent there, but still the same character, still the same values, the same mission, the same powers. What about this one? Do you know who he is? How do you know?
Hitler or no?
I don't know. How do you know that is Hitler?
Yeah.
What's missing?
his mustache.
The mustache.
Right. Exactly. So there's something missing, right? But still, the same person, right? So it's even though this must, it's the same person. What's missing in this next image? I don't know if you can see it.
20. 20. 20.
What's missing here, guys?
The magic lamp.
That's right. The magic lamp. That's right. I mean, it's not there. It's but still, it's the same genie. It's the same powers, the same craziness, right? So this one element that's missing, but still, we can tell what the character is. We can tell that it was Superman that was in the first slide, Hitler in the second one, and this always forget the name. Does this character have a name anyway? Aladdin's genie? I don't know. If you know, let us know, right? So in all of these three images, there was a missing element, but still, we were able to figure it out what we were dealing with, right? What about this one? What's
A card is missing?
yeah, a card, right? Exactly, a card. And the card probably is here. He's holding probably a yellow or a red card, right? Exactly. So again, an element that is missing, but that somehow we still can understand that the person is still a referee, right? A referee, a football judge, right? So the missing, it's important for his job, but still we can tell who he is. So that's basically elision. Elision is or has to do with elements that have disappeared, that have been omitted, and there are not pronounced by the speaker, but anyway, the words are still there. I think you already covered this before, but this is going to be a more in-depth review. I'm showing you in this slide 4 definitions, very short definitions. Maybe Camilo, you can take care of the first one. Catalina, the second one. Diane, the third one. And Diana, the fourth one, if that's okay with you guys.
We have to read the slide.
Yes, the first definition for Camilo.
All right. Listen. In certain circumstances, sounds disappear. A phoneme might be realized as zero, or have zero realization, or be deleted.
Perfect.
The missing out of a consonant or vowel, or both, that would be present in a slow colloquial pronunciation of a word.
Perfect. Thank you.
A type of economy of articulation that consists of omitting either a vowel or a consonant. The omission of sounds is known as elision.
A process of reduction including loss of phonemes.
Thank you so much. So we have different phoneticians, right? Roach, Brown, Ortiz Lira, and Gibson giving definitions for the same concept, right? Elision. And for Roach, he talks about zero realization, which is basically the sound is not there. So it's zero. Brown refers to a sound missing, some sound which might be a consonant or a vowel sound that is missing. Ortiz Lira refers to a sort of economy of articulation, meaning why using 4 syllables for a word if I can say it in 3 and I'm going to be understood anyway. So is that sort of economy? It's like taking a shortcut to say exactly the same with less effort, less energy, right? And Gibson refers to this process of lost phonemes. Some phonemes are not there anymore. And basically, all of these definitions point out to the same idea using different words, right? Different concepts. In the next slide, let me see if I can. Okay. I think I'm not sure if you already watched this. If you already did, there's no point in watching this video again. Have you watched this video on elision by Tim's workshop?
I think,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
I think because in the previous class we saw a lot of videos, but I'm not really sure if that is the video.
Okay, I'm going to play it for you, and then you tell me. Stop, please. We already watched the video, right? So we can skip this one. Here we go. Sorry, I'm going to mute myself because of the background noise.
Hi, I'm Tim, and this is my pronunciation workshop. Here, I'm going to show you how English is really spoken. It'll help you to become a better listener and a more fluent speaker. You ready? Come on, follow me. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most important questions in contemporary Britain. The answer will also help you improve your pronunciation. So, what is this question? Well, it involves examples, one of these and one of these. Quite simply, do you prefer your potatoes steamed or boiled? What's your preference? Well, this is what the people of London think.
I prefer steamed potatoes.
I prefer boiled potatoes.
I prefer steamed potatoes to boiled potatoes.
I prefer boiled potatoes.
So there we have it. The nation has spoken. Our completely scientific survey proves that the country is divided 50-50. But what about pronunciation? Well, one of the things that happens when we speak English fluently is that we don't always pronounce all the sounds in every word. The words steamed and boiled both end in the sound d, don't they? Or do they? Watch and listen again. Can you hear the sound d?
I prefer steamed potatoes.
I prefer boiled potatoes.
I prefer steamed potatoes to boiled potatoes.
I prefer boiled potatoes.
It's very difficult to say d when it comes in between two other consonants. Your mouth has to do a lot of work, so in many cases the d is not pronounced. Boiled potatoes becomes boiled potatoes, and steamed potatoes becomes steamed potatoes. This is called elision. Here are some more examples.
My best friend let me borrow his car.
Don't hold back, say what you mean.
His bike rolled down the hill without him.
Right, so you've heard the examples and now it's your turn. You know the drill. Listen and repeat.
My best friend let me borrow his car.
Don't hold back, say what you mean.
His bike rolled down the hill without him.
Well done. Now remember, if you want to learn more about pronunciation, then please visit our website, bbclearningenglish.com. And that is about it from the pronunciation workshop for now. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Right, now I better prepare my own potatoes. Ah! I just peeled my finger. Eesh. Doesn't look good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the video and a couple of questions just to wrap it up. The first question is a general question for everyone in the room. What was the video about?
It was about elision and some sound like this that we do not pronounce when we say some kind of words in English, like this those words those sound, sorry, are silent.
Exactly. That is correct. Totally agree with you. Now, can anyone name one of the examples that you heard in the video? Do you remember any of the examples? Or at least one?
Boiled.
Boiled, all right. Boiled potatoes. Any other example? Nelson?
He rolled down.
Diana?
He rolled down.
He rolled down. All right. Excellent. Does anyone remember any other example given?
Peel my finger.
Peel my finger. Excellent. Very well done, Camilo. Diane?
Hold back.
Hold back. Excellent. Excellent. So in peel my finger, hold back, what do they have in common?
The elision of the letter of sound D.
The elision of sound, the sound D. Perfect. Perfect. So that is one of the videos. Let me get. Okay, have you watched the video on the sound T? Do you remember watching a video with the sound T? Let me play it for you and you tell me if you already watched it, all right? Can you hear the video?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Tim, and this is my pronunciation workshop. Here, I'm going to show you how English is really spoken. It'll help you become a better listener and a more fluent speaker. Come on, let's go inside. Today, we're going to hear a disappearing sound. Or rather, we're not going to hear it. What is the negative form of can? Can't, right? And what's the final sound in the word can't? T, right? Or is it? How good are you at maths? Can you answer this question? Tricky. Let's ask the people of London.
Oh, sorry, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Sorry, I can't do that. Sorry, I can't do that.
No, I can't do that.
No, sorry, I can't do that.
Well, that is very tricky indeed. I'll give you the answer in a minute, but first, did you notice the t sound at the end of the word can't? No, I don't think I did either. Let's have another listen.
Oh, sorry, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Sorry, I can't do that. Sorry, I can't do that.
No, I can't do that.
No, sorry, I can't do that.
In everyday speech, when a t sound comes in between two consonant sounds, we often don't pronounce it. This is because it makes the words flow together more fluently. It's more difficult to say three consonants together in a row when t is in the middle. Your mouth has to do too much work. I can't do it is more difficult to say than I can't do it. When a sound disappears in between two words, it's called elision. Here are some other examples.
I can't stand the rain.
It must be time to leave. Am I the first person here?
I don't want it.
So, you've heard the examples, and now it's your turn. Are you ready to give it a go? Listen and repeat.
I can't stand the rain.
It must be time to leave. Am I the first person here?
I don't want it.
How did you get on? Great! Remember, if you want to read more about this topic, please visit our website, bbclearningenglish.com. Now, are you still struggling with that maths question? Well, let me put you out of your misery. Here's the answer. Right, well, that's all for this week from the pronunciation workshop. I'll see you next week. Uh-oh, is that the time? I am running seriously late. I must go. Bye. Ow!
Right, ladies and gentlemen. we finished the video, and my general question for you is, what was the video about this time? This is a general question for anyone.
Is the elision of t?
The elision of t, exactly. Which cases were mentioned? When or where can we find the elision of t?
Between two consonant sounds?
Between two consonant sounds, exactly. Does anyone remember any example given in the video, in this last video?
I can't stand the rain.
Perfect, perfect. Diane?
Must be.
Great. Any other example?
First person.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Excellent, Diane, and excellent, Jolie. Any other example?
I don't want it. Yes, I don't.
Excellent. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want. Okay. I don't want. Okay. I thought you were answering my question that you didn't want to answer the question, but it's an example that it was given in the video. Great. So that is some of the examples given in this video, and the video referred to examples that were found. Well, you can find elision within a word, within one word, right? Or in word boundaries. So let's take a look at the examples here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So I'm going to ask for some help. Maybe Fernanda Navarro and Fernando Ramirez. Fernanda, you can take, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. And Fernando, you can take up 5, 6, and 7. Is that okay with you guys? Fernanda, the first 4, and Fernando, the next 5, 6, and 7. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go Fernanda, and then Fernando continues, right?
Okay. Tip. Axe. Axe. Yeah. Dialects.
Attempts, postcard, and Highlands.
Very well done. Fernando, were you reading the words or the transcription?
I was reading the transcription.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, good. Good. So, I mean, you can do it both, but I was just curious, right, about that. So, what do they have in common in these examples of elision within a word? Scripts, we have p, t, and s. This is a cluster of consonants, right? Or a consonant cluster. A group of consonants put together. 3 of them, just like in number 2. Same thing in number 3. And exactly the same situation in number 4. Right? In number 5, we even have 4. The cluster of 4 consonant sounds. Number 6, we have 3. And in number 7, we have 3 consonants in the same cluster. So in these consonant clusters, usually the consonant sound in the middle is the one that is elided. And that's a technical word, right? Elided. You may say deleted, omitted, a missing sound or a sound that disappeared. But the more technical word would be elided, but means exactly the same. Scripts asks facts, dialects, attempts, postcard, and highlands. Okay, very good, very well done. We're not going to be talking about this yet, because this is another feature of connected speech, if you remember. Do you remember why this final word has an z and not just like the other ones, like number 4, number 3, or number 1. That's like another. Yes.
Because the last consonant sound is a voiced, so we have to use a voice final sound as well.
Great, wonderful. That's exactly what I think I was going to talk about. Exactly. How do you call that feature of connected speech? Does anyone remember? Starts with a. Excellent. Assimilation. What kind?
Progressive.
Progressive, right? Because it goes from the first sound, which is voiced, and the plural marker becomes voiced as well. Exactly. Progressive assimilation. Very well done, Elizabeth. So elision can happen within a word, right? Scripts, acts, facts, all of these are one word. Now, what if we get like 2 words? It also may happen between word boundaries, right? Like the boundary between these 2 words. And I have 4 examples here. So I'm going to ask Mirai to read number 1 and number 2, and Nelson to read number 3 and number 4. Is that all right with you guys?
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you want, please.
The next day, Alaska.
How the dog seen from a cat.
Perfect. Next day, the last car, hold the dog, and send friend a card. Wonderful. So we're talking about elision. So a sound which mysteriously, no, not mysteriously, but as a sound that disappeared, a sound that was that is missing, that is elided. In the first one, which sound is that one?
The T, the Z.
The T, exactly.
Yeah.
Exact. Okay, perfect. Now, what about the second one?
It's the same. I think.
Okay. And I'm sorry, you said T or K?
No. Little T, the last.
Okay, T. Got you with that. Thank you very much, Minjira. And number 3, what do you all think? What's the sound missing here?
The sound.
Exactly, the. What about the last one?
The sound as well.
The sound as well, exactly. So we get T, which is elided whenever it's in between consonant sounds, right? In the case of next, we have k, s, and the d from the word day. So that's why in this consonant cluster, the t is missing. Same thing in we have s, k, in the middle, t, it disappears. Right here in the third example, we have l, then we have the, and in the middle it was d. So it's sort of sandwiched there, right? So it disappears. And same thing in the last one, we have n, f, and in the middle, d. So in a consonant cluster, the middle sound disappears, right? Not only with t and d, we're going to see that also other sounds, when they are in the middle of consonant clusters, disappear, right? We're going to see that later. I have 5 exercises, and I'm going to ask Valentina Negrete and William Gonzalez to take turns to read aloud these exercises. Valentina Negrete and William Gonzalez, are you available?
I'm available, teacher.
Perfect. Could you start, William, and Valentina, could you join?
Okay.
All right.
Old man. Okay, all the examples?
If Valentina is not saying a word, you may continue, right?
Okay. Old man, gold ring, and church, most famous, handkerchief. You're mute, teacher.
Thank you. So I'm showing you the transcriptions now, but what I want you to let me know which sounds are the ones that are elided here.
D.
Okay, D. The first one. What about the next one?
D as well.
D2.
D as well, all right. And the next one?
D as well.
D. Mm-hmm. Next one?
T.
T.
T. The T. T.
The T or the T?
T. T.
Okay, all right, good, thank you.
Yes.
And the last one? Sorry.
D.
D. Okay. Excellent. D. Those are the sounds that were elided, right? That don't appear. Now, there's also another phonological process here. There's also another feature of connected speech. Are you able to identify it?
Yes. Teacher, your microphone is off.
I know. I was waiting for the answer. Do you know which? Yes, D is the sound which is elided. Yes. Now, there's another feature of a connected speech present here. I don't know if you're able to find out which one is it. Which one it is, sorry. Because it's not handkerchief, right? So if you think, if you take a look at this previous symbol, right, is and not right? This is an so probably we should have used but then there is a phonological process here. The k is lending, is transferring, is influencing the previous sound, making this which is an alveolar sound. You know, the tip of the tongue is raised, touching the alveolar ridge, etc., etc., etc. But when you are saying hank, the tongue, the back of the tongue is raising a bit towards the velum area, getting ready to pronounce the following k, which is, as everyone knows, right? Everyone knows here, a velar sound. So therefore, this becomes velarized and turns into a as you can see here in this symbol, right? That was sort of a bonus, right? Now, there's also the elision of a schwa, not only the elision of d or elision of t, but also of a schwa. If we elide a schwa, we're eliding a vowel sound. When we elide a vowel sound, we are actually getting rid of a syllable. If you remember, a syllable is composed always by a vowel sound. And the consonant sounds in the coda or in the onset are optionals. For a syllable to exist, there always need to be a vowel sound, right? So in this case, if we elide the schwa, then we're having less syllables, at least one syllable less. So I'm going to ask, I have words here. I'm going to ask the same person to read the 6. Camila Leon, would you mind reading the 6 words, please? Aloud, of course. Jolie, your microphone is on. Would you mind reading them all?
Of course, teacher.
Thank you.
Yes. The first one I have library, February, temporary, literary, contemporary, contrary.
Perfect. Well done. So library, February, temporary, literary, contemporary, and contrary. Okay. So those are the words. Now, the suggestion is that some speakers, instead of saying library, would say library, library, instead of February, 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 and then temporary, literary, 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 and then contemporary, contemporary, and then contrary, contrary, eliminating one schwa. Going back to the previous slide. Okay, and in the following slide, we are seeing that some of those schwas were elided or missed, right? Let me go to okay, so in this list of words, I don't know if you're seeing this list of words. The one starts with interesting, and they have a number, 3.
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to read them aloud on your own, and then I'm going to ask some questions. So please read them aloud. The number that is next to the word, means that it may have 2 or sometimes 3 syllables. Okay, so please practice on your own first, 30 seconds, and then I'm going to ask some of you to read them aloud, please. Right, Elizabeth Loyola, can you take care of the first set, Esther, the second set, and Elizabeth, the last set of words, please? Is that all right with you?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Whenever you want.
Interesting, medicine, evening, history.
Thank you. In the meantime, we wait for Esther and Lisbeth to get ready, right? I don't know. Can you hear me? I don't know if I activated the microphone. Yes, I activated it. Right. So interesting medicine, right? Evening, and well, if you say history, that would be 3 syllables. Right?
Yes, I was like kind of confused in that one.
Right. So yeah, in order to make it 2 syllables, how do you think it would sound or should sound? How would some speakers would say it?
History.
History, exactly. Again?
History.
History, exactly. I like history. I don't like history. History, exactly. The second set, I don't know if Esther, are you available, or if your microphone is excellent. Go for the second set, please.
I don't know how to say the first one. Well, the second one is similar, literal, and basically.
All right, so the first one is laboratory. Sounds like 5, right? Laboratory. So you make it in 4 syllables. Similar, only 3 syllables, right? Now, literal can be pronounced in using 3 syllables. Literal. That could be the pronunciation of the word using only 2. Literal, eliminating the schwa that is in the middle. Remember that we see this spelling, but in general, 3, 4, 5 syllable words will always contain many schwas, right? As in the case of literal. And basically. Yes?
How would you pronounce like the number 6? Like, for example, with 2 syllables.
I would go from literal, something probably like lit, and then I would go for an and then gosh, it's not behaving the mouse pad. Literal. So literal, yes. Okay. I would go for an elision of the middle vowel sound, which is short. Literal.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. So speakers may say this word using 3 syllables. Some may say 2. The point is understanding that this may occur, so it doesn't affect the way you understand whoever is speaking, right? That's the point. Now you have the choice whether to use 2 or 3 syllables. And I believe Lisbeth was probably in charge of the last one, right? Lisbeth, all right.
Every, nursery, and
Exactly. Now, no one ever says every, right? Every. It's only 2 syllables. Every. Now, nursery can be said in 2 syllables, right? Nursery. So probably this vowel sound in the middle, a schwa, is elided. Nursery. And in the last one, as Lisbeth read aloud, camera or camera. We can again get rid of the schwa in the middle. So we may reduce the number of syllables. We may compress. We're compressing this word that some speakers may use 3 syllables to say it. Other speakers may say this word into only 2 syllables. So I have camera. I have a professional camera that I use to take photographs whenever I go outside. Camera. Look at the camera. So the idea is usually the context helps. If you see taking photographs outside, maybe you can guess that the word is camera is camera. But what if the word is isolated and you hear the speaker saying camera, camera? Maybe it may create some confusion. So remember that this word may sound as 2 syllables, not only 3 syllables. The last set that we're going to review, we can divide this into, we can divide this into 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. Okay, anyone would like to volunteer?
I would like, teacher.
Go, please. Okay. Whatever you want.
Okay. Elementary, business, desperate,
yes,
necessary. You're mute.
I'm waiting for Jolly.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn now. I'm sorry about it.
Yes.
I have the amount, virtually, extraordinary, and commentary. Sorry. I'm kind of confused.
Yes, that's right. It started with se. You know, the place where they bury people when they die. The place where all the cemetery. Yes, cemetery.
Yes,
exactly, cemetery. And for the last set, Catalina, would you mind? Diane, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Different, momentary, and general.
Perfect. General. Excellent. Very well done. General. So elementary may have 5. Some speakers may use 4 syllables to say. Elementary, right? Elementary. Business, never busyness, right? Business. Desperate or desperate. 4 syllables or 3. Necessary or necessary. Okay, 3 or 4 syllables. Diamond or diamond. Virtually or virtually. I guess extraordinary has only 5 syllables in one way, but cemetery, you can say cemetery or cemetery. Okay, cemetery. The spelling is right, okay? In Spanish, we say cementerio, but that's the spelling.
I was kind of confused in that one. I thought that is start with k, but now it's a little bit more clear. I know how to say it.
Okay, good. Cemetery.
Teacher?
Yes.
In that word, could I say cemetery? Just syllables? Cemetery? If I speak very fast, probably.
Yeah, I'm considering your suggestion. I haven't heard it. Well, I have never heard like too many speakers saying the word cemetery. But I think that out of 4, you can elide only 1 syllable, and it's cemetery. The one in between t and I think that syllable, that vowel sound may be elided. Cemetery. You will be eliding two vowel sounds. Cemetery. Cemetery. Cemetery.
I go to the cemetery.
Yes, I think if you say century, it might be confused. I'm just guessing, right? I'm just thinking aloud with the word century. century, you may say century, century, in the
Yes.
century.
I think this word depend very the context, right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yes,
It
you
depends on
know, in
context.
English, context is very important.
It is one of the tools
Teacher?
that you, yeah.
Can you please pronounce like the, yes, can you please pronounce like the third word for me, please? Like, I don't know if we have to pronounce that with the short E or the I know, I know if like extraordinary or extraordinary. Is E or X? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to pronounce it right. Extraordinary, extraordinary, extraordinary.
No, okay, a little bit slow, but focus a little bit slowly, but focus on the first, like in the first syllable. X or X. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, actually, it depends on the accent. Some would say X, and some say X. Okay. Yeah, I would not dare to say only X is correct and X is incorrect, because I have heard speakers using X.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
That was my
Yeah.
doubt about that.
Yeah. What I say is usually X, but you know, that's only a personal choice. Just like you may choose X or X.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and in the last set we have different, not different, different. That's quite common. Momentary, momentary. That's right. Momentary, just like the first one. Elementary, momentary. Laboratory. All these endings may be compressed into not two but one syllable. And general was the last one, right? Let me show you these examples. Let me see if you can guess where the, not guess, but because guess implies some sort of luck. You got lucky. That's why you guess. Let me know if you can explain which elements were elided. Okay. I want you to take one whenever you feel like comfortable. So volunteer whenever you feel ready. Okay. Which element was elided?
In the first one, we have T. And the second one, we have the inter one.
Yes, this is exactly.
And the third one, we have a T as well. No, maybe we have like let me see, T and H. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it well. Okay, and then
this is open for everyone, right?
Okay.
Go on, go on, go on. No, go on, go on.
Then we have D in the fourth one. D. Used. We have D in that one as well. Cup of tea. We have
I think that we avoid the sound.
Yes, we use just the short. Exactly. And then we have what is his name? We have I can find it here now. What's the name?
The sound.
Yes, this one is missing. Is deleted. And
Give me. I mean,
yes.
in give.
Is the V sound.
Yes.
In domain 7, the sound is the sound of the H.
Yeah.
That one. Perfect. I think.
And in the number.
But I have the doubt in number 3. We have T and yeah.
And in number
Yeah, that
3,
one was good.
in number 3, I think the sound is.
Yes, that one. I say that in number 1, and no, in number 2, and I couldn't say that in number 3. But it's okay. Exactly. That's it. Oh, no. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, very well done. Very well done. I go on, please.
I was like I thought you was talking, so I was about to tell you that your microphone was off.
Is it now? Okay, it's on now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So so these are some elements in which we can see elision within word, like in aptly, asthma, fifths, glands, and also in word boundaries, like used to cup of tea. What's his name? And give me that, because they are 2 or 3 elements, right? Like the phrases or sentences. So we can see elision within a word or between words, right? Perfect. That's it to confirm, right? And pay attention to that one. Another example, we have a paragraph. And what I want you to do is I want you to take 30 seconds to 1 minute to read it aloud and to find out which elements, which examples of elision are present here. Okay, read this paragraph on your own, aloud, and take a moment first to do it individually. Okay, 32 seconds to 1 minute, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just realized that we should be taking a break now. Now, the answers for this, I think I'm sharing with you the transcription now. The handsome movie star acts in a film about friendship between a father and a son. A father and son, sorry. Father and son. So the suggestions would be those ones. Do you agree with this? Do you have any questions? Is it clear or not really?
Yes, it's absolutely clear. Teacher, I have like a doubt between the word between. In this word, teacher, we do not elise any word between because I think the W. I don't know if we said the W in that one. Maybe you can give me some feedback about that word. This word between.
Between.
Not elise.
Yeah.
Go on, please.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about your question. It's like going from T to E, like be, it would be teen, be teen. Yeah, so I would say be twoing would be the yeah. So I think it cannot be elided. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Sure. Good question. I like questions that make me think a little bit because they're not easy to reply to respond to. So if there isn't any questions about this exercise, let's go on a very well deserved break, and then we're going to apply some of these features of connected speech in an exercise. It's an application exercise. You already did an application exercise before, so the idea is to continue recycling this elements of features of connected speech, but after the break. So it's 12:15, 12:25, and then we do this application exercise in a very short exercise, not going to take too long. I'm going to start recording now, and